Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fangs and Claws of the Kalpak tribe, our increasingly powerful tribe made up of many very strong creatures. I am so impressed with how far we have come on this so-called Killer Island in such a short amount of time, but truly I have to attribute the lucky genetic roll that we had with our founding family having added in both ram horns and claws so early on this dangerous, deadly hill Killer Island, where inside of these grasses somewhere lurks many a killer Bearyena. We ran into them quite often when we first began our adventures here, and as you can see, the vultures of the bluebirds are still lurking overhead, but so far we have really done quite well at dodging them. Maybe it is because they know that they turned a blind eye to us too long, and we managed to grow a very powerful tribe that is already so big that I am having to wonder if we need to limit its size. We may actually start capping the size at 20. We will have to see. At the same time, one of our big goals is to conquer the whole island by exploring every single scrap of every single piece of grass that it has to offer. And I have to admit, having a huge tribe that can just cut through this like a tribe of locusts, even though we're supposed to be a tribe of wolves, is kind of appealing to me. There is something kind of nice about just being like, go forth, my fighters, my army that we have birthed in our nest, and conquer this island for me. But it is hard to keep track of the all-important storylines of our nichelings when we have their tails get too numerous. So probably, do you get it? Tails? They all have tails? Oh no, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But we will probably start limiting the tribe size, or excuse me, the pack size to about 20. So just keep an eye out for that. But until then, I can actually remember everybody's story at the moment, which makes me pretty happy. We currently are preparing for the death of Takil and Rani, who are our elders and deeply beloved by the tribe. In the new tribal lore and culture, they are actually going to climb to the top of the island. So they're going to go to the highest point, where they're going to leave their bones to watch over all of their descendants. It will be the ancestors watching over their descendants, both to protect them and also to remind them that the descendants' duty is to make this a very strong, powerful tribe, hopefully of really cool looking wolf-like creatures who will go forth and destroy the jungle island in retaliation for the fact that I lost my beloved jagged tribe. So our goal is to actually conquer as many islands as possible. If we conquer, I say 3, I would say that clearly we have mastered this tribe and we'll be ready for a new challenge. But let's carry on. I have actually renamed quite a few creatures, so very quickly I'll go through. Thank you guys so much for the many amazing name suggestions you have given me. But we will go through and we will check on everybody's names just really fast so you know who I'm talking about. But we have Tarkil and Rani, who are actually the alphas of the tribe. I should definitely mark them as such. And they have their newest addition to the family, little baby Tarkil, who is basically the junior of his father, since I love to give the same name with an extra vowel or consonant to signify like the junior, or like the second or the third or the 14th. I've never really had a creature that looks so similar to their like parents, their ancestors, that I end up with like the 14th of something. But I love to just add extra letters. There's just something fun, and it's just a unique thing that I tend to do with my tribes. But we have little baby Tarkil, the youngest currently in the tribe, and he looks just like his daddy Tarkil, who is getting ready to pass away of old age. And then down here along the beaches, we have some of his siblings. I'm pretty sure basically everybody at this point is related to Rani and Tarkil, if I'm completely honest. They've birthed like this entire tribe. But we have Dan down here along the beaches, and Dan is a young male. I don't even know when he was born or where he was born, but he's here now. He's adorable, and he is kind of hanging out with his brother, pretty darn sure, Kiro, and they are here with their older sister Robin, who's keeping an eye on them as they explore along the beaches and do well by their pack by conquering the land and removing whatever grass we come across to claim that area. They also have Genesis, who is actually the child of the friendly Bearyena, who's right over here, firstborn child of the friendly Bearyena, lurking nearby. And I do think that Genesis is actually going to end up becoming the mate to many of our females over here, because being the child of a friendly Bearyena, he probably is less related to all of my females than, say, Dawn or Kiro or Tarkil is, so I need to be careful about that. So we're trying to kind of spread out the genetics a little bit. I am playing with blind genes, so I cannot actually look at the family tree or at the gene tab to see if they're very closely related, but we're really trying not to make that happen. So I think Genesis may end up being mates with Robin. Koi. Koi is the new name of this beautiful female, by the way. She has some of the traits I really love. I want to try to keep these white claws. Not really sure why. I just feel like white claws are really a big symbol of strength for this particular tribe, the Kalpaks, K-A-L-P-A-C-K, for those of you who have been asking. And I feel like I really just want that, and stripes. I want stripes and I want the white claws, and I don't really know why, but we're just going to run with it. Kelsey is really the example of what beauty is in this tribe at the moment, and so we will definitely be breeding her, probably with Genesis. So we'll try that out. They may become mates. Robin, I feel like, isn't really in the mood to have children, but she may, and we'll just have to see. Like, if we end up with unhealthy children with these pairings, then we can try with Robin, and we'll see where we go from there. We've got Roro, who kept his name Roro because, come on, row your boat. That's an awesome name. I'm sorry, I deserve whatever groaning you guys just gave me over that bad pun. It's just, he's a really cool guy. He's pretty much just stayed in this section since he was born, and he's been hanging out with his uncle Halo, conquering some of these areas. They've done a pretty good job of it too. Halo's never really had the urge to take a mate of his own. The pack is really kind of pack mentality, where they explore together and they raise their young together, and who has the young, it just depends on who feels like they would have strong, healthy children. And even if they're not the individuals to have the children, that is the important thing to the tribe, is that there's strong, healthy babies being born. Also, I apologize, it's very dry today, so I need to take a lot of drinks of water, but I'm sure you guys are fine with that. So carrying on, I want to have babies born now. But anyway, Latri is the name of this nicheling, and she is a young one who is actually part of the twin set, the only twin set we've had so far. She is mating with the friendly Bearyena. She will hopefully have strong, healthy children, and her brother, Kanar, over here, his name is now Kanar. It was not last time. That's why I'm introducing everybody to you, has actually kind of caught the eye, and vice versa, of the young adolescent Silk, who is a double Bearyena clawed female who is kind of wandering pretty close to us, and we're sort of eyeing up and considering being mates with. So Silk and Kanar are beginning to kind of glance at each other going, hey, you're kind of cool. Hey, you're kind of cool. And that's because I love the little white mane he's got and the white claws she's got. So I want to see that come together. And they're a little bit more distantly related. So hopefully we'll have healthy babies from them too. So clearly I have set up as healthy of the babies as we can have. And then we have Until, who unfortunately has been bleached. And there's no one over there for this forgotten in memory, but not within our hearts, member of the tribe, the rogue-born child. So we actually haven't seen very many rogues for a while either. So I kind of want to keep an eye out for that. Oh, and then I did make sure that Lothri does have her mutations set. She is set to have mutations for Bearyena Claw and for Stripes, because I want to get Stripes back in the family tree. So let's do this. Come back, friendly Bearyena, I need you. I need your babies. Where did you go? Did anything bad happen? Somebody died. No, I thought we had some time with her. Oh my gosh. Oh, tragedy. Oh, tragedy. This is so sad. Oh my goodness. Kisly, if you could please. We'll have Koi jump over here. Their mother has died, my friends. Their mother has passed away. And I think, was it just their mom? I think I just, okay, Halo. Oh, thank goodness. Halo? Oh, wait. Somebody died over here. Oh, that was just the old man. Okay, so that was the old blind guy. But their mother has indeed passed away. Oh my gosh, To Kill, you have 2 days left. What are we gonna do with you? He's gonna knock down this. He'll eat a nut. He's old. He can do whatever he wants, even though we're supposed to be like a carnivorous tribe. Speaking of which, let's eat that bunny. Thank you, Halo. Well, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, and here's a bunny over here. My goodness gracious. Talark, at least the hunting is good. We're gonna eat that too. Okay, and Remy is right over here. All right, there's a lot happening, but we need to take a moment to say goodbye to Tarkil's beloved mate, who has indeed passed away of old age. She was such a good creature, such a good nicheling. Without her and the risk that she took in taking her brother Tarkil as a mate, we would not have this powerful pack that is all around us. Yes, and I know Until is unfortunately bleeding. There is literally nothing I can do about that. We'll have her find some of the important areas over here, and she'll leave a legacy in having conquered some of this land for us. But I am going to very much miss his mate. She was amazing. One of the best mothers and one of the most powerful contributors of genes to my niche tribes that I have had in oh so long. So it's going to be very painful. I'm going to really miss her. Oh my gosh, that's going to be hard on the whole tribe. I don't know how they would take it, losing their matriarch like that. Who is going to take up the reins? Do we even know? Is there even a clear symbol of who would be the next? Oh, gosh, somebody needs to go explore that, but I think the mischievous young ones would. I don't even think there's like a clear symbol of who would take up the reins of being the next matriarch, but Lotri has indeed set the stage by having a powerfully strong son named Rotata. And so I wonder if Lotri, let's see, where did our friendly Bearyena mate go? There's a big killer Bearyena! I see him! He's right there, guys! He's right there hiding behind us. Oh, we need to be ready for that. Jani! Let's have Jani go over there and get ready for that. I think we're going to need to actually pull in Roro. I'm going to yank him down here for a minute. We're going to clear away the grass to get ready. I saw him. We're going to get Jani over here. Maybe they can bond and survive. Oh my gosh. Bird, you're not eating any of my babies. But maybe they can actually bond and survive over defeating this friendly Bearyena, and Kisley is going to have to go join them. I need my friendly Bearyena, or the killer Bearyena, not the friendly Bearyena. That's a deadly Bearyena. Look at the size of him. Oh my gosh, that is clearly something to be feared. And he's going to be hard. We've never killed a killer Bearyena before, so that might be a bit of a doozy. Okay, we've got to be careful. Got to keep my baby safe. And we need the friendly Bearyena to come back, but I think he actually is going to die of old age soon. So, Silk, let's have you actually jump down here and eat some nuts. We're going to have Kanar do some work clearing the area around you. And as soon as Silk's old enough, at least we can start having babies out of that side of the family. All right, anybody unattended? Just this wee little guy. I think he'll say goodbye to the bones of his mother. I am so sad we lost her, and Tarkil is going to pass away like day after tomorrow. So we're going to send him to the highest point I know, which is this spot right here, and his bones can watch over his descendants, encouraging them not only to follow along the Calpac tribal lines and make them proud in their honorable actions, but also make them proud through their strength, and proving the best, most responsible way that this pack believes they can take care of one another is by being strong enough to face the challenges that emerge together. Strong of claw and strong of heart. That's finally a twist I can have to a more violent tribe that I'm proud of. We're not taking slaves in this one either. That's what happened with the last Bearyena tribe we did. Alright, well, let's get to it. We've got stuff happening. One of my curious boys, Don, has actually gotten himself into a pinch of trouble. I think Robin will pop right over here and roll her eyes at the nonsense of younger brothers. Let's see. And he's going to destroy this spot. To Kill is going to say goodbye to his children. He's going to jump up here. Let's see. I'm going to have Halo grab this bunny because every bit of meat is very important. I'm also going to have Talark jump down here. Can you smell or hear the friendly Bearyena, Talark? Dang it, I think we have lost our friendly... Our friendly Bearyena died! That's this pile of meat right here. I think our friendly Bearyena died of old age. Uncle Bearyena, why? Oh, I'm gonna miss him. He had beautiful children. Silk, I'm sorry. Your father has become of the deceased. Oh dear. All right, so Silk's dad has died. Kanar is almost, like, he's almost cleared out this area enough to kind of claim it. I do believe that Kanar and Silk are going to be a couple of our alphas. I really like the look of them. Hopefully they'll have healthy children. They might lose their status as alpha if they have unhealthy children. Speaking of children, Rotata is ready to jump around, so we may send him out with his mom, and Lotri might need to start picking from amongst her siblings, or Genesis, actually, who may actually, like, form the genesis of a new arc of our tribe. We will bring him forth, and we will actually say, there we go. So I think that we'll say that, and we'll come over here and clear this area out, and then we'll have young son over here. So I think right up here, to kill is holding a small meeting with these nichelings who have gathered around him. And he is giving Genesis the benefit of his blessing, saying, I am sure you will pass on strong, Bearyena clawed, hopefully ram-horned children. And you will make this tribe proud. Welcome, nephew, who this is actually or grandson. Welcome, grandson. And then Kisley, I believe, should hopefully have a healthy child with him too. So we're gonna go Bearyena claw. So I'm gonna probably pair up this little group. And Koi, we want to get Bearyena claws in on this nonsense, and we need them to have ram horns too. It'd be really cool to have a stronger horn, but we'll have to see if that ever becomes an option for us. All right, I think that Roro and Johnny are just like immediately in love. Are they also immediately imperiled? No, that killer Bearyena has disappeared for the time being. So let's go ahead. We're gonna give Roro, I think it's so weird. I guess actually it is just so weird to like have Bearyena claw as an option. I'm hoping that their child will have Bearyena claw, but let's also put in the ram horn. Let's see. And what else can I gift to them? Stripes. We need to get stripes in on these guys to go with the look I want. And is her eyesight good? Like, their eyesight is good. We're actually quite lucky in a lot of the traits that we have had so far. And I don't mind them having cracker jaw. I know I should probably change that at some point, but right now I don't mind them having cracker jaw because it's good backup for when we run across nuts. This is a big tribe. I gotta feed a lot of kids, okay? She's already going to pass on claw for the paw that she gets to pass on, so I don't need to worry about that because she's double Bearyena clawed. She's already going to try to pass on ram horns. Let's put on the white coloring then. There we go, for the ram horns. All right, so I think that these two have already like completely fallen in love, and it's just love at first sight. They're just completely smitten with one another. Roro is now even more aggressively than ever unveiling and discovering the areas around him because he wants to protect his mate by keeping a clear line of sight. We have Lotri. I think Lotri may have to go and mate with Genesis, but maybe she won't. She's very proud of her one son that she has had so far, Rotata. So we'll keep an eye on him. All right, how's that? And then Kiro over here is quite the adventurous youth. I do believe he is going to actually explore this outer edges for us. So he's on his way. He sees the distant grass. He is going for it. Is that everybody? Except for Until. I am so sorry, Until. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You deserved so much more than to be lost in the wilderness your whole life. And I really tried to make a little bit more than that happen for you, but that is the lot that you were given. Okay. And that is everybody. All right, let's do this. Rest in peace, Tarkil. May your son, Tarkil II, live honorably in your memory. Oh, I'm gonna miss him so much. That's so sad, guys. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's gonna be a little bit of a downer to lose our two founders. And I do believe that Kisley has probably been given the title of Alpha. Genesis clearly needs it. Not really Koi. I think Koi is a little bit more like, I kind of wanted to explore a little bit more than not. So I don't know what we'll do with her just yet. Where's that Bearyena noise I just heard? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait, what? Anthill! Go for it! This is terrible and I don't think it's actually gonna work. But she has the chance to have a child. It's a rogue-born baby. I think the birds are gonna eat it, but I'm doing my best to give Antil's line some redemption. At the last moment, we had a rogue back there. Oh my goodness. We have an aggressive Bearyena over here. We're gonna go ahead, make short work of it. Yes, friendly Bearyena baby! Offer that food! Yes! Jotata! You have a young uncle! We now have a young uncle. We have just slaughtered his mother before his eyes. Such is the way of the world with Bearyenas. I apologize, little one. Look at that! Sweet! And Silk is now old enough to think about having babies of her own. I think she would want a nest. Maybe, where would I put my nest if I was going to be here and I was Silk? Ooh, and let's get that meat. Don't mind if I do. All right, and actually it's so sad! Rest in peace, Uncle Bearyena. We'll have to eat you next time. Forgive me, it's just the way of the wild. I do believe if I was Silk, I would want my nest right here so that I could build my nest on this spot and have my baby right here, but then I could jump up on top of this stump whilst waiting for my baby to grow old enough to be able to protect itself. And then I'm close to a bunny burrow, I'm close to nuts, I'm close to a healing plant. They're really set up. They kind of have a palace over here. It's kind of amazing. Let's see. Then we have got Kiro, my young wanderer, who is going to go and explore the distant grasses for us. We have got Robin, who is going to do the same thing. She's going to help conquer lands in her family's name. Her brother Don is going to do the same thing, but he forgot to conquer the grass in front of his own face. Bless you, Don. Let's see. And then what to do up here? Well, Hello, I think, is going to continue to explore the outer edges. It's just in his blood to kind of push the boundaries of the what am I trying to say? The pioneer boundaries, basically. He is a pioneer for the edges of the grasslands. And so he is out there and exploring that side of things. And over here, this is what I was kind of putting off. Little Tarkil, I feels like he needs to do some exploring to really establish himself in his father's line. And I think that Koi is willing. We're going to put Genesis up here, and both of these two will become pregnant. And I think that Koi is willing to have a child for the sake of the tribe. And I think her sister, should we just use the permanent nest that's like right over here? Probably. And we can stay near the ancestral lookout that way. So I'm gonna let Kisley actually go ahead and settle down on this spot, and she can help out her brother Don with the grass in front of his own face. And we'll put Koi. I feel like Koi would nest on this spot, and she's willing to create, she's willing to leave her lineage, but then she really wants to explore. I don't feel like it's really deeply in Koi's blood to want to do a ton of baby having. However, Kisley, I feel, is ready to see the tribe become strong, and she understands that happens through having children sometimes. So, And then over here, with these two, we've got the love story between Johnny and Roro, and I finally have a moment to acknowledge their sickly baby. Oh no! They have a sickly daughter. Oh, this is such a sad, tragic twist to everything. She is, however, a pretty strong little creature with 7 strength. Can she possibly stay alive? I don't know. But this is so sad. Oh dear. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna send her mother. Her mother's gonna like dramatically rush over to this corner, devastated that her firstborn child with her beloved Roro is sickly, and then we're going to have to leave the little one be. This is unfortunate, but this is the brutal way of the wilds. We cannot afford a plague to rip through our family. And we're gonna have to just hope that she can survive long enough that we can have her be strong enough on her own to pause. Oh no, and the mating has failed. You guys, I don't think Johnny and Roro are meant for each other. Even though they wish they were, I don't think they are. I think that Halo might need to come over and twist his genes in there. Oh boy. All right. Well, we've got a new friendly Bearyena, and we've got new babies on the way, and we're conquering this island like nobody's business. I'm sure we've got this in the bag, but who knows where it'll go. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.